everyone, welcome to Kings Island. This is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. I'm bringing you another update on Orion, and the reason I'm at the front of the park is how I like to start my updates, but we can see that turn, that third hill, that apex is already passed way up here, so you can really see the lift hill's kind of hidden behind International Street right here. But I wanted to give you guys this perspective from International Street just to see how great this is progressing. The coaster's apex of that third hill, again, out there in the distance. So we're going to head over to Coney Mall and get as close as we can, as always, in our update today. So I want to take a moment to thank all of our subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Go ahead and go back and check out all of our videos. We've watched this coaster rise from the very beginning, actually almost all the way back, pretty much back to when Firehawk was taken out, which is where the station area of the coaster is. And we've even seen the track before it arrived at Kings Island, and before Kings Island even seen the track arrive at Kings Island. So pretty exciting to see. We're going to head on back to Coney Mall. In case you haven't seen yet, also in the main emporium on International Street, we've got some Coaster Dynamics Nano coasters. We have Vortex, Orion, and Son of Beast. So these are little like metal models that you build here. So of course Vortex left us. So some sweet new merchandise updates here from Kings Island. Also we've got some new Christmas ornaments like Vortex here. Ornament there, and then of course a Orion, the first Orion ornament. They're saying it's limited edition for 11/20. So that is the expected open date there for Orion. Also, we now see some hoodies have been added to the merchandise. Of course, we showed you the shirts before. We've got like a long sleeve, kind of thinner hoodie type thing, and then a little bit thicker over here, nicer color too, in my opinion. Orion hoodie there. So that's in addition to the shirts and the cups, both the small cups and the larger cups as well. So just a cool selection of merchandise as always here at Kings Island. Tons of other cool stuff. If you haven't seen the Winterfest merch, there's tons of funny things and all of that. Cool ugly Christmas sweaters here, over here. So that's about it from the Emporium. We're going to head on to do our update now. So a quick look from this angle here for as far as we can get towards what will be Area 72 the next time we set foot in it. But out this way at the apex of that turnaround, we can see through the trees that turnaround there, and then the second hill right there. So kind of a cool little angle there. I'm sure once those trees grow in, it'll be kind of odd to see. If you're wondering what the blue tarp is, it actually is covering the racer. I assume they're doing some off-season track work on it, as it is never open for Winterfest. So that will conclude a look from this angle. We're going to head on down to next to the Kings Mills Antique Autos. It's going to be a little louder there, but I will start kind of not shouting, but get a little louder for you guys here on our Orion update. So stay tuned for that. So as we start back here next to Kings Mills Antique Autos, we can see that apex of that turn installed there, and the track pretty much leaves off right there. The Windseeker sign kind of blocks it from this angle. We'll go up the path a little bit and check it out a little bit more, but you can see that apex there on the left. That's the tallest point of that turn. Of course, that is also the third hill, if you will. So it's going to go up that way and then dive out and come back, cross over the track on a lower side spot, and then come back. And we'll have screenshots of the webcam, as long as it's not super blurry, continuing to post those even after the season's over. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. We're going to walk on back up Coney Mall a little bit and see if we can get another couple looks at Orion for you guys. So stay tuned. So here from this angle, again, we get a look at the apex over the racer turnaround right here. You can see the track just kind of leaving off there. There's one support kind of hanging out. Looks like they're ready to put in that piece of track, but they're probably done, maybe for the holiday. Maybe they'll be back on Monday working on it. But we'll, as always, be back on Fridays, next Friday, to check out the latest progress. We have a couple more Fridays left where we get to come into the park. So be sure to stay tuned and tune in for all of those. Elsewhere on Orion, we've noticed a few other changes taking place around the lift hill and the brake run area. We've actually noticed the pneumatics were installed completely. It looks like on the brake run. Now maybe we didn't pick that up before, but we can see the under carriage stuff and the air compressors there for the brake releases, of course. It looks like they've put in a lot of that technical stuff there already at this point. So once again, that's going to wrap us up here from Kings Island on Orion. Construction update number 34. We've been at this for pretty much 34 straight weeks, other than that 1 or 2 weeks I believe we missed. I will admit to that, but we have been one of the most consistent sites covering Orion from the very beginning. So it's great to be here and see the coaster developing. Once again, my name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. For more, check us out online, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Say hi to Wes over on Instagram and Facebook. He runs those pages for us for the most part now. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one, and have a safe and Merry Christmas.